Hello everybody, this is the Masked Guy, and this will probably be one of the more important videos that I make. It's not going to be the last guy behind the mask by any means, but of my whole YouTube state, it'll probably be the last one of, well, my normal YouTube state that we're all used to. And I know I've reinvented my channel many times, but this is different. This is very different because that was last times, I just thought of new things, but nothing ever really changed. So I haven't uploaded a proper video in ages. I know I just had like a 20-second video from Left 4 Dead pretty recently, but then the one before that was like 2 weeks ago. And my uploading is just so irregular because, as many of you know, my internet connection is way too bad. And yeah, so basically this is the plan. That, how am I going to put this? I know suspending or like putting on hiatus, whatever word you want to use, but basically I know I have a lot of stuff left floating out there, and for that I am deeply sorry. But just with my internet connection and the quality of my computer and everything, just my whole kind of software situation and how my life is at the moment, uploading even just regularly is really inconvenient. And so I'm basically cutting pretty much everything I have short, just cutting all ties. I'm going to finish Cetasius because I said I would, and that wasn't just a little series thing I was doing, that was also a favour to someone, so I'm going to continue that to the end. But otherwise, everything else is pretty much over. I'm not shutting down my YouTube, it's still going to be there, my videos are all going to be there for you to watch. But just my current situation, I can't keep all of that up. And even there's just so much stuff, and I don't upload regularly. I know I could still leave my computer on overnight and just leave it upload, or leave it uploading during the day, but I mean, that's grand for you, you still get to watch the videos and everything, but it's really just, I can't keep on doing it. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. And I'm still going to upload, but it'll just be a lot less frequently. I mean, there will be probably things, just occasional videos, like I might, if there's any kind of more accidental recordings that I might happen to have done, like the farming simulator thing, and if I think it's good enough and I'll upload it, I think it's worth uploading, then I'll put it up. And if there's any kind of once-off videos I do of a game, or if I'm ever have maybe a video or two of just me playing online with someone, then that'll be fine. But I just don't have something that I know I'm going to have to do the next episode of, and then I'm going to have to keep on doing it and just make a series out of it, and I don't want to be worrying about if I have enough done of it, and I don't want to be worrying about people thinking about waiting for the next episode. Because I don't know. There might be people who've been waiting for the next episode of Achievement Getter for ages, and I've just been sitting here as like, yep, I'm not delivering. And I have no reason. I hate none of you. I have no reason to punish anyone. And maybe there is no one who's sitting there waiting for my next upload, and that's fine. But I still feel the pressure, and I'm not saying I'm caving under the pressure of like YouTube and not being able to handle it, because it's not a massive responsibility, but it's still just looming over my head, and I don't like that. So basically, yeah, I'm just gonna take with the responsibility, because at the moment I just can't keep up with it, to be perfectly honest. If I had a decent internet connection, I could upload a video in half an hour, and it'd be way better quality and everything, but I just can't. My computer isn't good enough to run any games at any decent amount of quality, and even if it was, I would still have to reduce that quality by loads just to make the file big enough to upload in a day. So yeah, basically that is it. I mean, I know I've made my point already, but I just, feel like I have to explain myself because, I am essentially officially, because unofficially I haven't uploaded anything in ages. So I think I'm just going to officially say now that I'm not going to be uploading anything, as opposed to just not doing anything and giving none of you any explanation. So yeah, that is what this video is about. I want to, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to, when I move out or whatever, and I'll be able to get a stronger internet connection, I have a better computer, then yeah, hopefully then I'll be able to continue uploading for you. But now I just can't do it. I tried getting an upgrade for this internet, and it's just not available in my area. So I've tried, but I just can't fix it. So I just want to thank everyone who has watched all the videos, who have, supported me, played along. I don't really have any multiplayer videos on my channel, but still, I just want to thank all of you for watching my videos, for liking. I know I've had one or two dislike bots and trolls, but not really, so I'm lucky in that sense. I mean, you are why I'm here. You're the ones I'm talking to because you deserve an explanation. I just felt like I was cheating you by not uploading anything for so long. And yeah, I just can't stress enough that this isn't me closing my YouTube channel, but it's just me slowing it down and changing the purpose, really, I suppose. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, you guys are great. Thank you for all the views and everything, and yeah, I'll still be having videos, and so I mean, I hope you still stick around, and I'm gonna try and just catch up with everything, because I want to try and get back to talking to people, and I just kind of felt I couldn't do that. But that's a whole other issue, so I'm not even going to get into that right now, because that's not relevant to this, and I have to stop getting sidetracked. If there's any time to stop getting sidetracked, it might as well be the end. Although it's not the end. I shouldn't say that, because it's not the end. It's just, it feels like the end, but it's the end of an era. My channel will be different from now on. Well, sorry, now I just got distracted by looking at myself. I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, but definitely I'm going to try and upload kind of one or two more just once-off videos, and I'm still going to have an online presence, whether it's on Steam with gaming or Raptor, or I'm still always on Twitter, and well, none of you really know my Facebook, so that's irrelevant. I'll still be appearing in other channels. I mean, Nerdy Gamers, we still have farming simulator videos. We haven't recorded one in a while, but hopefully tonight or tomorrow night, and so there'll be more of those. I still don't really know what's happening with Tea Time Cat's channel. I must talk to her about that, because there's one or two videos that I feature in there too, but more so in the background as opposed to actually playing. So yeah, I don't know if they're ever actually going to happen. Yeah, the Nerdy Gamers channel, like I said that. And streams. So far, I've only appeared in Nerdy Gamers stream with him playing pretty much Dead Island. And I appeared before when he was playing Binding of Isaac. And also now I'm in the Twitter Finder streams, which is an online Pathfinder game we just started last night, and that'll be continuing on again in the future. And so I also appear as in that as Berian, the Elf Rogue. And so yeah, I'm still going to be online. I'll still talk to everyone who's watching. If you know me, if you ever want to chat or whatever, don't wait for me to talk to you. You can talk back, or talk first, or whatever. I'm always happy to talk to people who watch my videos and communicate. I want to get to know lots of people online, because that's what I'm here for. So yeah, I think I've wasted enough time with this video. It's going on to 10 minutes and I'm just ranting and blabbering like I always do. And so yeah, that is everything. All I can say, all I can say now is thank you. I've said thank you a million times, but you know, I can just say it a million more, really. But I'm sorry for anyone who, I know it's not going to break any hearts or anything, this decision, but yeah, if you really did enjoy the series and everything, and I did too, I want to say that I actually really enjoy making all of these on YouTube, and I enjoyed making all the videos I made, with the exception of one or two that I just wasn't in the right mood for. And I love it. I'm not going to give it up. I'm still going to continue making videos. And I feel now I've kind of got more range, because before I was just like limited to the series as I had, and I felt bad for cutting loads of series short, which I did. But now I just feel like I've got so much more scope if I just want to do kind of once-off videos that I don't have to dedicate myself to. I find it'll be, you know, I think it'll be better and I'll be able to kind of enjoy it again without getting too stressed out about doing the next episode. Sorry, there's something in my eye. That actually sounded like I was starting to cry. There actually is genuinely something in my eye. So I'm not actually crying, don't worry. I know it's emotional, but yeah, no, try and keep the tears. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, no, I feel like it'll give me more scope. And I've gone on long enough about talking about this. I've actually forgotten the point I was trying to make. I think I was just going to end this video. And yeah, sorry about anyone who really did enjoy everything. I appreciate it more than you realize, I think. And yeah, no, I hope that this decision won't lose anyone important. I hope it won't lose anyone, but if there's this kind of some shallow person who just started watching me or seen one or two of my videos and it says, oh, he's not doing this anymore, unsub, then you know, that's your problem, not mine. But for those of you who have been with me from the start, you know who you are. I mean, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I just can't even put into words, you know, how good it feels. But anyway, sorry. That's everything. Thank you, and goodbye.